Hey yo, it's Joe, better known as Smilos, back with another video for you guys, and today we're going to be unboxing the Nintendo Switch. So today is the official launch date for the console, March 3, so I went ahead and picked up my very own. As you can tell by the picture on the front here, this is the grey version, and I also have Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild here as well, that I pre-ordered alongside my Nintendo Switch. Can't wait to play this, absolutely love the Zelda game, so this is going to be awesome. I'll go ahead and put that aside for the moment. But yeah, let's not waste any time here and crack right on into this box. So I believe there is a little tab here at the front. Yep, there it is. Pop that open. And oh, look at that. Okay, so it looks like we have a little step-by-step guide here on the front telling us how to set up the console. Okay, interesting. That's cool. Let's open this up. Oh, look at that! Look at that! That is gorgeous. That is beautiful. That is nice. Absolutely lovely. Okay, so here we have the actual tablet itself, and that is a lot lighter in the hands than I thought it would be. Look at that. Let's take it out of the plastic, shall we? Alright, so here it is, right here. The tablet. We'll take a closer look at that in a little while and just put it away for now. Off to the side. And then, of course, here we have the little Joy-Con controllers. And again, I do have the all-grey version of the Switch here. It's a lot darker than I thought it would be, but it's still cool nonetheless. It's got a very nice feel to it, I do want to say though. Very, very nice. Absolutely love it. Oops. I'll just rip off the entire thing now. Okay. So here we go. Here's the Joy-Con controllers. You've got one for each hand here, which is really nice. So what really sets the Joy-Cons here apart from some of the other controllers that we've seen from other gaming consoles is that they're separate. So you have one in each hand, and it gives a little bit of freedom for the player when you're using them, because you don't have to sit with the hands directly out in front of you the whole time. You can have them off to the side and all that jazz. So if you take a closer look at this, you can see you got the control sticks there. And then this is the D-pad. You've got another button here as well. I believe that's like a share button or something. You've got these little extra buttons on the side here as well, and that's for when you decide to split the Joy-Cons between two players, and they can both use one of the Joy-Cons individually, like so, and play certain multiplayer titles on the one Switch console, which is very nice. Then you've got these little release button on the back here to release the Joy-Cons when you slide them either into the tablet itself or the grip or onto the straps, which I do believe also come in this box as well. Okay, let's take a look at this one as well. So this one's got the X, Y, A and B buttons. It's a little plus there as well. Another stick. And I believe that is, yeah, that's the home button. You can see it there. And then of course you got these extra buttons here on the side as well. Very much like the other one. So they pretty much mirror each other. Yeah. And then of course you got these extra buttons in the front here as well. So that's cool. So there's the Joy-Cons. Let's go ahead and lift this off here and see what's underneath. Alright, it's a whole lot of stuff here. There's a bunch of cables and everything. Okay, so this is the HDMI cable. Always a big plus when they include these in the package, so very nice. With the HDMI there. What else we got? This is the power adapter, the charger. Looks like the charger. Yeah. Go ahead and remove that one sleeve actually. Can't have a little bit of a better look at that. There it is. So that's the charger. or the power adapter. And I believe that this is USB Type-C as well. It's going on my camera, that is. USB Type-C. So that's going to plug in to the console. What else we got here? Alright, so this looks like one of the straps. Is the other one? Oh, it's over this side. Okay. So here are the straps. Alright, go ahead and take one out here. I'll show you guys. So these are the little Joy-Con straps that I was talking about before, and they pretty much just slide on to the Joy-Con grip here. And what that does is strap the Joy-Con controller to your hand. That way it doesn't go flying out when you're playing some of the more intensive, super intensive Nintendo Switch games. Because I've heard of that happening with the Wii remote, the Nintendo Wii. I've heard people have accidentally flung them and smashed the TV screens. Fortunately, I wasn't one of those people because I never actually owned a Wii, but I can imagine why they would want to include this in here as well. So obviously that lines up plus to plus, and you would slide it on. Let's see if I can do that for you guys right now. There we go. So it slides on into place, and that's not going to go anywhere. Nope. It's locked in there. And then the other end you would obviously just strap onto your wrist, and that will stay on. Very cool. Next item is, okay, yeah. So this is, let me put that away. Show them that. Okay, so this is the Joy-Con grip. So you use these with the Joy-Cons as well. And this pretty much, I'll just show you guys what this does. So you have your Joy-Con controller, and if you're someone who doesn't really like the whole feel of the two Joy-Cons, you know, split in your hands, then you can use this, put the Joy-Cons in like so. Just snap that in place, so put one in there, and the other one here. And that would pretty much just transform the whole thing into a much more traditional style controller. So you've got the whole offset buttons here with the D-pad and all the other buttons as well. And you can play your games like this too. So it's very nice that they've included this. It is a little small, and some people might have a little bit of an issue with that, which is totally understandable. But it's very cool that they've included this. Now, this Joy-Con grip, the one that comes included with the Switch, is a non-chargeable one. So if you wanted to get the chargeable one, you would have to purchase that one separate from the actual console itself. So again, just take note of that. This is not the chargeable Joy-Con grip. Now, if you wanted to take that one step further, and you really want that traditional style controller feeling, then you could of course buy the Joy-Con Pro controller, which is another additional accessory for the Nintendo Switch. So if you really wanted to go that route, then you could do that with the Joy-Con Pro controller. And I really like how they've given you so many options with this. It's one of the main selling points of the Nintendo Switch is the versatility of the console. So you can play it so many different ways, and that's very, very cool. So there it is again, Joy-Con grip. And then over here, what's this? Okay, so this is just some extra documentation here, important information. I really need to take a look at that, but let's see what we've got in here. I believe this is bubble wrap. Gonna have fun with that later. Okay, let's go ahead and take this out. So this is the dock, and this is where the home console part of the Nintendo Switch comes into play. So you'd sit your Switch in there, and pretty much everything starts outputting to your TV. Why does my camera not want to work for me today? Okay, so take a look at the inside there. So there really isn't much to it. There's a couple of USB slots on this side of the dock there. There isn't really much to this, and there's this little flap that opens as well, and you've got the AC adapter, USB and HDMI ports all in here as well. So you can plug everything in here and then feed it out through this little hole in the side here, and that just keeps everything nice and tight. So I really like that. That's very cool. Helps with the cable management and everything, and you're plugging all this stuff in. So there's the dock. Very nice. So let's take this box here. This will, oops, this will prop it up like this. Sorry Goku, I'm gonna have to block your face. Alright, so let's take a closer look now at the actual tablet itself here. So you can see at the front we've got a nice 6.2 inch touch screen. Very cool. Very adequate size for a console like this. So it's really nice. And if we look at to the top here, we've got, what is this? That's the power button. We've got the volume. I believe that's the volume anyway, so it's like a volume switch. And then we've got a little vent here for the fan. And here is the little slot to put the games in. So this is where you put the game cartridges in. I'll go ahead and show you what those look like. So here we go. Legend of Zelda. Let's open this up. Oh, what is this? I was not expecting this to be in here. What is this thing? Okay, we got ourselves a little mini poster here. Oh, it's very cool. I didn't know that came in there. Alright, put that over here. But yeah, okay, so here is the game cards. That's what they look like. So that's going to go inside that little slot that I showed you there. So they're not all that big. Probably the size of like an SD card, I would say. So that's that. Just put that back in there. So yeah, so the games would go in here, and then of course you got a little headphone jack there as well to plug in your headphones or your headset, whatever you so choose. And we'll take a look at the back. We've got a little kickstand here so that we can put this up into tabletop mode, and then underneath that we've also got the micro SD card slot, so you have some extra memory in there should you choose to put some in there. And then at the bottom we've got a little port for the USB-C cable that we've got, the adapter, and these two prongs here for the dock. And that is pretty much it. Oh, and of course the sides here as well, which is where the Joy-Cons will slide onto. So yeah, very nice. Alrighty guys, so I figured to go ahead and show you the different ways that the Switch can be played. This first one that you're seeing here is of course the docked mode. So given that everything is plugged in, of course, you would pretty much just put your Switch into the dock, and then this would pretty much start outputting, like I mentioned before, start outputting to your HD TV, and then you would just play either with the Joy-Cons like this, or in the grip, or with the Joy-Con Pro, whichever is your preference. So you can play while this thing is sitting in the dock, which is pretty nice. So the next option of course is to go into handheld mode. So you would slide each of the Joy-Cons into the side here like I've done, and then you would lift the whole thing out and play it like that. So you lift the whole thing out, and then you could pretty much just start playing like this in handheld mode, which is very nice. It's got a very nice size to it actually when you've got the Joy-Cons attached. So that's really cool, and you can pretty much have an idea of what this is going to look like when the Joy-Cons are attached to it, just looking at it like this. Very cool, very nice. The surface is really reflective, you can see all my posters and shit. Alright, and then the last option that we've got is tabletop mode. So this is a really cool one. Prop out the kickstand that we have at the back like so, and then you can just seat it into the table. To break it, and there you go. So you can just start playing it like this. You can of course have it inside. You can of course have the Joy-Cons and the Joy-Con grip and play it that way if you prefer. So a lot of options when it comes to using the switch, so it's really cool in that regard. It's very nice. Alrighty guys, and that's pretty much going to do it for the unboxing. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's something a little different. I normally don't post this type of stuff on my channel, but I figured that I would do this on the channel instead of just unboxing this on my own and share this experience with you guys rather than just by myself. But yeah, I had a lot of fun with this and I hope you guys did too. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, go down below and hit that thumbs up button. Also feel free to leave a comment in the comment section, and if you haven't already, then feel free to subscribe to the channel to see more content from me in the future. By the way guys, that's going to do it for me. I will see you all next time, but until then remember, the best way to play is always with a smile.